Hey there, I just got home from work and I just received my last two Shameless releases for my birthday. For completing this my Shameless haul for my birthday, and in this haul I have to show you guys a Shameless Blu-ray. So gonna finally get to show you what their actual Blu-rays look like. You saw the Blu-ray DVD combo pack that I showed you guys with the 10th Victim. So I've got another one to show you guys now, one of their first Blu-rays, and I also have a limited edition, actually a very limited edition. So. Some people aren't actually aware that this one is limited. I'll be right back and we'll talk about it. So yesterday I watched actually two Shameless movies. I watched The Washing Machine, recommended, super sleazy, super fun, really kind of cool, different storyline. Really, editing's a little weird. Diodato did a great job though, and I really enjoyed the film. After that, I watched a very different film, which is actually a very good giallo, and the name of it is The Strange Vices of Mrs. Ward, and it starred Edwidge Finch, was amazing in it. And of course, that George Hilton, just an incredible giallo. If you haven't seen it, I really highly recommend it. So today I've got two more, and in a way, I've got four. So in a second, we're going to check this out. Anyway, first up, I'll show you the Blu-ray that I got from Shameless. I'm really excited about this one because I'm a huge fan of the director, and this was the one I was missing in my collection for the Blu-rays recently, and that is the exclusive extended edit version for D'Argento's Lost Masterpiece, the 40th anniversary edition of Four Flies in Grey Velvet. Now, my good friend Lawsberg, I think, has this one. So, another one of my friends, at least, has this one too. I'm a huge fan of Shameless. I love the stuff that they put out. I love the Italian stuff. So it's really good to just get them. This is my first Shameless actual kind of like Blu-ray. They've only got a few Blu-rays out, but I love the fact that the way they do them with the yellow case, they really committed to that. And we got to check in the back to see if I can show you guys. So it's the back of the case. So we have exclusive interview with writer and assistant director Luci Cozzi. We've got a restored film rebuild with prior missing footage, new English audio remastered, option Italian audio, English subtitles, and trailer and photo gallery. They put in a really good trailer gallery with all theirs. So as you can see, it's got the Shameless one, and it's got Dario intended this film to be seen in complete darkness, Lucio Cozzi. So pretty cool. And there's also the alternate cover. They usually even alternate cover with these. So along with that, I also got, and although I looked at it, I took the thing of ripping it so that we can actually get into it easier, the limited edition. Now this is a set put out by Shameless. It is limited to 1,000 copies. So super stoked to see what my number is. So it is called Diodato's Cinema of Death. As you can see, it has Cannibal Holocaust, The House on the Edge of the Park, and Phantom of Death. So all three of them are in here. And got special features, exclusive interviews with star David Hess, rest in peace, Ruggero Deodato, interview Deodato, Radice, and Hess versus censorship, tactical trailers, English and optional subtitles. We have a reversible cover, and I have 651 of 1,000. Yes, there was only 1,000 of these that were made. So it has a very limited print run, which is kind of cool. Shameless is one of those companies that a lot of people don't really know about, and don't or haven't just really found yet. But I think collecting wise, for me, it's incredible. So I wanted these Deodato films, and Grandis put it there like Cannibal Holocaust thing, and well, may pick that up down the road, but I wanted to own them in this format. I really want to collect all of the Shameless releases, DVDs, Blu-rays, the whole works. There's not a Shameless release that I don't want, and that's kind of a big thing. When you can actually look at a company's catalog and say, okay, I want all of that catalog. And I really do want all the catalog that they do have. So It's not like all on one disc or anything like that. So each one gets their own disc. As you can see, we have Phantom of Death, Cannibal Holocaust, House at the Edge of the Park. Each one has their own disc with their own special features. Uh, very cool, very well done. I'll actually show you what the other cover is. It's kind of neat. It's kind of different. So I think it's Graham Humphreys that did the artwork for this. I'm not sure. Probably wrong actually with that. Yeah, no, it is Graham Humphreys. So he's actually a very famous artist for this type of stuff. So they wanted to show is the kind of the art that kind of like the spec art. It's a very different idea for the cover. Of course, I'm going to keep mine like this because I do like this cover. I do like the art, and I do like the fact that I can actually see what number that I got out of the 1,000. And I do like that. I know that there's some that like recently a lot of companies have been putting out some stuff and just saying it's limited and not putting the number or anything there. Like Arrow does that recently. They used to, when they had like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and all that out, you got like a little card in with it and it was numbered. It was kind of cool. I kind of like that. So I do like the fact that Shameless actually have numbered theirs. They've numbered this one. My 10th Victim also was limited edition numbered. I want to pick up their version of Sister of Ursula as well, because that is another one of their numbered editions, which I absolutely adore. Wow. So this has two versions of Cannibal Holocaust on here. And let's just check it out. Wow. So I haven't seen Phantom of Death since the VHS days. So that one's going to be really interesting to check out. I'm super stoked to see that. So we got Cannibal Holocaust in here. Cannibal Holocaust, the director's re-edit that was done. The House on the Edge of the Park is here. And Phantom of Death is here. I also have the House on the Edge of the Park, this one. I think it had a couple seconds that were taken out. And Shameless always lets you know, like right away, okay, like this is the most that we could get, and they'll tell you exactly. They're very upfront about that. So there's none of this when you go in. You're like, hey, wait, that isn't that supposed to be there? No, you know right away. They put it down. They listed any cuts that were done. You can actually find it on the website. It's a UK company, so they do go for as much as you can get. And a lot of times, something may end up. Well, not a lot of times. Actually, once or twice, like in New York Ripper, one like a scene or fraction of a scene ended up getting sacrificed, but they actually ended up getting more because of that. Because they have that kind of like love for the genre and the stuff they prepare. They really do show a lot of love with the stuff that they do. And as you can see, this is another of their Betamax style tapes, so to make it look like that, which is actually kind of cool. I kind of wish they would have put the Betamax on the other side as well, so you could have done the whole thing. You can still do it like through here, and it even has the little kind of like Betamax tab there. Like if you remember back in the day, what you do to tape them over again was because if it was like if you had a movie and say it was something you didn't like, or somebody gave you some like film and it wasn't very good. So what you do, like this will be gone, this tab will be gone. So you get some tape and you tape it over, and that way you can tape over whatever was on that tape and make your own film. Whatever you want on there, you could like dump from VCR to VCR type of thing. And this is kind of like the kind of what they're going for with these here releases. So 4 Flies on Grey Velvet, getting my Argento collection very close to complete. With a lot of the stuff that's out there. I still have the Director 3D and a couple other ones. But as far as the early stuff goes, I've got all the Animal Trilogy now. A lot of his like what I consider his best stuff. And a lot more Diodato than I had in my collection before. I watched The Washing Machine, which I actually really liked. My better half was like, this is such a weird movie. And it was a weird movie, but I enjoyed it. So here are 3 more Diodato films: Cannibal Holocaust, House on the Edge of the Park, and Phantom of Death. Phantom of Death has Michael York and Donald Pleasance. I kid you not, they are in this film. They are the stars. It's a weird ass film. I'm not gonna lie, it's a strange film. But Diodato's like that. It's kind of strange and sleazy and fun, and bloody and different. So I'm actually jonesing for watching some good Diodato after yesterday. I just got a kick at The Washing Machine. Again, I'm so stoked these are the last two Shameless that I had coming now. So actually, a friend of mine is sending me a couple more. So I was going to do a Shameless overview now, but I'm going to wait till those other two come, and then I'll do like an overview of all my Shameless releases thus far. So it is coming, Logan. Don't worry, and I would show you all the Shameless I got, those limited editions, the Blu-rays, the DVDs, the special, the sets and stuff. This makes my third Shameless box set. I love the fact that these are done like this. This is just incredible. I really, really love this. 651. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. For me right now, I'm extremely tired. I just got home from work, and it is really time for tea. Have yourself a great night.